Howdy, gang. Just real quick before we begin, welcome to the stream and everything. It looks like there's not a great connection. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know what's happening to make the connection bad, but it looks like the connection's kind of bad tonight. So, expect technical difficulties, I guess. Yeah. There's really no other way to put it. I don't know what is going on with my internet today, but apparently there's a rough connection. So if there's any stuttering or anything, let me know. This is also probably not going to be a super long stream because your boy has to get up early tomorrow to go and renew his driver's license. So we're probably not going to be going for a full 3 or 4 hours. It's most likely going to be a regular sort of like 2, maybe 2.5. But otherwise, how are you guys doing? How's life? What's up? Let's get it going. We gotta go find that pin master. I think his name was. Yeah. The guy who upgrades him a sword. Whoops. What Silksong stream would it be if I didn't fucking accidentally do that shit? Puppies, take me to the fast travel place. Cat being snuggled? Aww. Thank you for this essential update, Doodles. Hello, Doodles! Okay, so Bellheart. And then we have to go... Because he put something on his store, right? Like, he put a message on his store saying where he was. Man, everyone's so fucking sad here. Hopefully, there's not a whole huge amount of shit I have to do. Hopefully, it's just a hop and a skip away. I have departed to pay my respects at the graves within the Great Woods. Okay, so... There's a lot of woods around here. Well, let's get all of our silk. And then I guess we go to the Shell Woods, I want to say. Shell wood, shell heart wood, well, wood heart shell. Sheldon with your shit. I had a very good time with my fanfic. I'm very pleased. Hey. Oh, that's a lot of dead bugs. Woof. Oh, don't love that. We hate to see it. Okay, where would graves be around here? Where would we put graves around here? That looks like a grave. But clearly not the graves, or we would be there already. Where the heck are you, Swordman? I totally don't want to just ask you to make me a sword. I want to take part in your, ritual. Yes. In your rituals and whatnot. Oh, well, this looks... That looks like I shouldn't be in there. The Pinmaster is in Shellwood. Okay, so I'm in the right general vicinity. But where the hell are the graves? Where are those Gideon graves I've been hearing so much about? G-Man and whatnot. I have to fight him so I can date Ramona, I think. Okay, evil licorice creatures can go fuck themselves. Not deal. Oh, god damn it. Why has everyone decided to be on my ass today? It's a good ass, I know, but like... It has max capacity 1, and that 1 is me. God damn it. I'm already at like half health, and I've touched 2 enemies. No, not here. Here's where the alien babies happen. The pin master location is straight ahead and up into a room above the central lane that runs straight through the Shellwood from Bellheart to Bone Bottom. Okay, so in the central-ish room. Alright. I guess we just keep going to the left then. This looks central-ish. Too long I didn't listen. That was that very large Norwegian soccer player, Halen. They call him Majin Buu in China. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of like toys where he's eating kids. He like eats babies or something? That was like the big selling point of the toys. Is it here? Is it here, perhaps? This is where I fought Scissor Sister. I think. Oh! No, that's Seth. What's up, Seth? How's it hanging, Holmes? You were going up too early, Callum? Oh. I've never had that problem before. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, hello again. This time I most certainly do recognize you. 'Tis a pleasure to bump into, not to the other one, to bump into you here, deep in this serene wood. Do you have a name, like I do? This is just what it's like talking to autistic people. Would you share it with me? Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps? Are you familiar with the dankness? No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather up some before venturing on. Yeah, Seth. Pick some flowers, dog. Have some fun. Live a little. Get down tonight. Okay. Well. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. This certainly looks grave adjacent. No, this is where I fought Scissor Sister. I remember having to do that. Prior to my fight. Prior to our scissoring match. Aw, Seth. Yeah, Seth's a chill guy now. He just wants to, like, hang out. He done fought me before and I whooped his ass. And then he sort of was like, I'm just chill now. I don't have any memories. Which is convenient. In forgetting prior ass beatings. Okay, so maybe... So probably down, if it's supposed to connect to Bone Bottom. Oh, well this is the way I came. But that's fine. Sometimes to go forward, you have to go back. Oh god. Sir, fellas, please. Fellas, please. Fellas, please. Fellas, you fought Scissor Sister and they couldn't decide if you should live or die? Yeah. Doodles, I see that you've also enjoyed that song. Greetings, Seth. It is a welcome surprise to see you here amongst these festivities. Hello, hello! Yes, my wandering was long, and I began to fear I would meet my end in those sticky swamps below, you and me both, brother. How lucky I was to stumble upon the home of these friendly revelers. They said I could be a flea here with them, so of course I agreed. Seems a good place as any to call home, at least for a time. Now I just need to grow a little fur and sprout some wings, eh? Haha! Oh, Seth, you're my favorite character, I've decided. I relate to Seth greatly. He's like, man, I hated that fucking swamp out there, but I found these fleas, so I feel pretty good. Fuck yeah, Seth. Best. That was too far, Callum? Okay. Take me to Shellwood. It's probably going to be best if I just sort of go from the right side. So I went too far. Which side's the bench? It's this way. I love the little purring noise that the babies make. It's the best. Let's go! Angela Guitera 6095. Hello, lads and laddies. Ladies, presumably. Hey, Angela, welcome to the stream. What's up? We're looking for a sword man. Who can give me a sword and such? Okay, so... Here? Here-ish? Where the hell are you, sword man? I require your aid. I require your skills. Those skills you wield so well that I don't approve of. Fuck, fish. Okay, hang on one moment. Oh, wait, no, is it over there? Is it in that little room? Okay, let's go there. Yes, direction. Direction in life. What we've all been yearning. The power of video games is enough to give my life direction. Just don't even bother trying to pronounce my user. Oh, hey. Oh, God. Oh, are you stuck? Whoops. Whoops. Okay. We're gonna heal up. No, don't worry, sir. I've done this before. Don't worry. Sorry if I hit you with my tools. That has to be inspiring. Oh, that has to be inspiring. A lot of hope in that, guys. He saw me die to an enemy I've killed 50 million times. You know when you're trying to like impress someone and you're trying to like get off like a not even very complicated thing that you think will be like mildly impressive. It's like, oh, I'll just put a little bit of mustard on this. You know, I'll just do something that's kind of vaguely impressive. And you totally fuck up. Oh man, there's more. Yeah, I'm gonna not deal with you as much as possible if I can. Oh, we're having a tool fight. Oh, did you die to your own bell? Oh man, there's more. God damn it, dog! What'd you get yourself into? Why are you being attacked by like hordes of the undead, dude? Alright, homie. Get over here. I wish I could, like, morph into a ball and use that to attack my foes. That seems like a very fun superpower. Just give him the old Sonic the Hedgehog. The old Metroid Samus. Oh. Is there another wave? Did I miss one? The music says I missed one. Oh, there he is. How the hell did you get over there? Hey, fella. I love your cape.
Well, yo! What a fearful fright you saved poor Pliny from. Such a delight, at longest last, to see that fine needle dance and sing.
These are deadly roads to wander, Pinmaster. Especially with the black-soaked threads tearing the lands apart. Your greatest chance for safety lies in Belhart, with your fellows. You can protect one another, and perhaps in time rebuild. There should have been a comma after time.
No, yes, of course. 'Twas not Pliny's wish to abandon his dear bell friends, but with the world now ending, I had to come and say one last farewell to my sweet Melotia. Melatola. I should be returning, though, quite rightly. Our town will be needing our pinmaster's fine work now more than ever. Ah, how welly romantic 'twould have been had the lost pilgrim struck me down beside her grave, to lie forever as the world crumbles all round. But fortune had claimed otherwise, and perhaps 'tis best for the humble pinmaster to continue his trade a little longer. These uncertain times will bring much new work, I should think.
I love that he's just like, man, it would have been so romantic if I died by the grave of my love. Callum, there's a room you can go. Oh, no, I already found it. Okay. You know, I'm so proud of how far you got in this. Thank you, but just buffed a ton. Despite your evident lack of skill. I can't believe a complete fucking loser like you made it this far. Congrats! Oh, doodles. Oh, that tickled me pink. Oh, that was good. I love Pliny, sorry. Stay alert on your journey home, Pinmaster. If you encounter other bugs upon the road, I advise you avoid them as you are able. Now I have to go and call my puppies to take me to my bus. My car? Not worthy. Pinmaster, you have to have a higher opinion of yourself. A higher opinion of yourself. Haha. Yeah, the world's ending. It's an apocalypse. It's not a Byte Marx stream without Doodle saying something completely out of pocket. Yeah, but only after, like, giving me a compliment. In a sort of, like, shit sandwich format. What's up, everybody? Gonna go get my sword upgraded. Pliny! It is fortunate to see you've returned, Pinmaster. The roads between here and the deep woods grave crawl with violent foes. I had concerns for your safety.
Brave warrior, my hero. 'Twas indeed a fearful scramble home, but safe I now am. And a warmly pleasure to see you too, for the world has darkened indeed. In such times, the task for a pinmaster is clear, to polish and sharpen and refine, suchly that the glimmer of your blade may pierce through the encroaching murk.
Fucking upgrade my sword, dog. Again, Pinmaster, I must ask for your skilled service. I bring another gland of oil.
Oil! So much. This bug is past surprise. It is time, methinks, to see your blade's work finished, to bring about a shine as bright as none before. Welly now, Wellingtons, why wait? Would you have me begin, traveller?
Oh shit, I'm broke as it turns out.
Welly nay, you hold the precious oil for yourself. For what purpose do you deny a pinmaster their money? There is only one I alive to work with such a wondrous substance. That's why I can charge so fucking much. Yeah, 600 smackaroos and whatnot. It doesn't matter how close the world is to ending. No one ever thinks about pinmaster taxes. Pinflation.
Jono, welcome to the stream. You know, you're so evidently skilled, you should try Pantheon 5 after this. Not a fucking chance, dog. I did Pantheon 1 on stream before Silksong came out, and it, like, I had a conniption. I couldn't with that one. Living truck? I mean, yeah, it's kind of a truck. Certainly got a dump truck. Aha! Oh, Oh, we're all bugs, therefore we all have fat asses. Except for me, who is some sort of, like, stick insect beetle thing. I love that they're wearing, like, thorax armor, because it makes so much sense, but it's also the equivalent of, like, a butt armor. I guess no, I was gonna say it's like a leg armor, but it's not, because they have legs. And that, their legs are specifically unarmored. Hey, fella, could you, I need your lunch money. Daddy needs a new sword. Daddy needs a new sword, what to save the world with and such. I have to get, 570 more gems? More ruples? More schmools? Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's all coming apart. Oh, it's all coming apart at the seams. Oh, there were seams, and it seems the seams are unseemly. We are kind of grave robbing, aren't we? Because these people are all like zombies now. We're looting this kingdom. Oh god. I got caught in his magical girl transformation. He moon magic maked up, and I got caught in the blast of it. Have you guys seen that? I think it's a reel on Instagram that talks about how why villains in like magical girl anime keep watching them transform instead of just like attacking while they're transforming, and the guy figured out that it's because when a magical girl transforms in those animes, it puts out enough like energy to be equivalent to like 1,000,000 nuclear blasts all at once. And he figures it out because of like the radius of the power-up light or whatever. That's what, almost 100? We only have to do this like 5 or 6 more times. That's nothing. 5 or 6 more times, I can do that like a whole 7 more times. It's called negging, except I'm not trying to date you, I'm just insulting you. So, specifically not negging then. It's kind of like negging, except with the most fundamental part of negging. Come on. Down here. Whoa. That was some pretty sharp aim there, fella. If I keep my distance from you, you don't get infected by licorice. So while I'm doing this grind so we can get the ultimate sword and go and fight the final boss, how's everyone's week been? How's everyone hanging? How's everyone feeling about themselves and their lives in this big old blue marble we call home? Oh, hey, it's my friend. It's my friend and lover. I have a few of those in this game. I'm kind of sort of married, don't you know, and Seth is making some eyes at me, so, you know. I wouldn't mind if we opened up that marriage to Seth as well. Hang on, let me just catch up with the chat. Facepalm. I was just joking though, I'm very proud of you. Thank you! You still have a SOM cylinder to sell to the archivist? Oh yeah, I suppose I could do that. Can one not simply shock the licorice out for eating? That's a pretty silly attempt at a Watsonian explanation for magical girl transformation. Sell the SOM cylinder you have! I could, but then I have to go to the fucking archivist and he creeps me out and I don't like his area. And besides, how much does the SOM cylinder even sell for? Because I very much doubt it's like more than a couple of hundred ruples. So we're probably still going to have to grind anyway. I mean, we only have 182. Which, with the Swordmaster's recent inflation scam, after I fucking saved his life, no less. Alright, we'll go to the archives. Where are the archives again? Hang on. It's the Whispering Vaults, right? Yeah, we have to go to the Whispering Vaults to sell. Oh, well, we're really close. We can just run there. The doyless explanation is just that there's simply how the genre of magical girls works. Those transformations are part of what's fun about them. Ah, yes, of course. Arthur Conan Doyle, frequent magical girl writer. Sherlock Holmes would be an amazing magical girl, I've just decided. Oh, he actually would, though. He has a boy that's obsessed with him. He has an arch enemy. And he has an iconic outfit. He would be a phenomenal magical girl. Okay, so from here, we just have to go to the right. Go up to that big egg. Oh. Oh, there's a fucking soul mass over there that wants me dead. What else is new? What's up, fellas? I'm just visiting a friend. Can I get to that friend from here? I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Let's heal up. Because there's almost certainly more enemies. Hey, guy.
Pain, pain. Do you hear her cries? Cursed by the spawn. Volume suffice for our pathetic mortal ignorance. We fail it, and it falls. Knowledge is needed. More and more. It must be hoarded, sought, strength to understand, to calm and quell.
It is action now that needs taking, Vault Keeper, by myself and those left alive who would aid me. Seek solutions in your texts and psalms as you may, but they alone will not be enough to heal a pain so great. Hey, would you buy this from me? Yeah. Okay, well that brought us up quite a bit. So now we only need to collect 300 ruples. Oh, and I can just, like, dip. I don't have to fucking go through all that horseshit again. Hey, fella. My little family. I love them so much. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. She'll never run from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Anyway, I've been having a good time. I finished that Chinese detective game I was playing. Oh, cool. I went on a trip to a nature museum the other day. Hell yeah. What's your favorite part of the nature museum and how did the game go? It was pretty good. I had a good time and didn't need to use the answer key too much, I feel. I find that's always because I'm presuming the detective game was kind of a puzzle game, am I right? But I always find that that's a good point in favor of like puzzle games is if you don't have to use the hint feature too much. Because there's nothing worse than playing a puzzle game where it feels like there's no way you could have ever solved the puzzle. Because there's just, like, too much obscure stuff. Like, it's fine if I can't solve a puzzle because I'm an idiot. That's fair. I've learned to live with being an idiot. But if I can't solve a puzzle because you haven't given me all the pieces, like, that just sucks. That's not a puzzle, then. That's a prank. That's a trick. A dirty trick. I love the Bell Babies. I love them, too. They're so wonderful. They're my little sweethearts. They're my little cream puffs, and I love them. Oh, my mom made these banana and chocolate chip muffins today, and they're excellent. I had one earlier that was like slightly burnt, which is perfect. Because the thing is, only the sort of outer muffin shell was burnt, right? Which just, and it wasn't even like burnt, but it was like crispy. So there was this delightful crunch as you bite into it, and then the inside is still like soft. Oh, and it had a little bit of that, like, burnt flavoring to it. And it's amazing. I love it. Like, every now and again, a little bit of burn on your foods is just perfect. Also, your Hornet voice is going to make me cry. Cry isn't from laughter. Thank you. That was the voice that I was like, well, that feels like my most serious adventure-y voice. Ha, hua, hra, kra. Kacha. Yes. Let's go. Otherwise, I've mostly been working on the Pokemon videos that I'm doing. I've finished 2 of the 4 gym characters I've been drawing, which means I only have to do 2 more, and then I can start working on the videos proper. And then after that, I've got another video planned. We're finally there, gang. I'm finally gonna fix Pokemon Scarlet's story. It's been... I've been talking about it for a long-ass time, and I'm finally gonna do it. I finally have a good idea on how to do it. Hell yeah, Ole. Hell yeah, indeed. A fresh muffin top is ecstasy. Indeed. In both the human body and also food. The museum had a cool exhibit showing the way, the climate change over time from the last glacial period till today. Oh, cool. That's interesting. Alright, let's get my stuff back. I'm rich again. What's up, fellas? How are we looking money-wise? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Well, that money's gone forever. Hopefully the knight won't fucking throw himself off of a ledge. Although, to be fair, if I saw Hornet coming with, like, an entire arsenal of weaponry strapped to her back, wings in her cloak, and, like... what must be like truly a vicious look in her eyes after thousands of years of hunting things. I also would probably just throw myself off a ledge. Oh, you survived. Oh, you're alive. Man, you are the hardiest little pilgrim. 2 death-defying jumps in one day. Damn. Gotcha. Okay, so that's 20. I think 1 or 2 more trips through here, we should be able to afford that final sword upgrade. And then we can go down to the abyss. Rest in peace. Yeah, them. To call someone call an ambulance for them. Haha. Anyway, my favorite bit of the game was the 4th case. Had to investigate a murder on a ship at sea. Ooh! Very fun. That's a great setting for murders. It's like it's a locked room mystery where you can't get any help from the outside because you are at sea. Like it's a locked room mystery with a built-in sort of like help can only arrive in a set amount of time, which is so cool. Ka-chow. Hacha. Oh, well. That must be embarrassing. He went to bug heaven. He was like, I almost did something, and then I got pogoed on. Like I'm a frickin' pavement. Like I'm a pavement outside of a ne'er-do-well's house. Ooh. There we go. Alrighty. I think we just kill the knight and then we can go buy ourselves a new sword. The final sword. The master sword, you might say. Ka-cha, ka-cha. I mean, I know it's in my benefit that there's no real fall damage in this game, but like... I don't know, I feel like that should have done something to this guy's ankles. I think that's enough. Yes! Just enough. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's waste no time. No time will be wasted. Not a minute, not a second. Ayla. Bellheart, please. Locked room mystery? Oh. No, it wasn't. Okay, locked room in a macro sense I get, but the crime scene itself wasn't. Oh, okay, so you had access to the whole ship. But, like, if you zoom out a little bit, the ship is the locked room. So, technically, yes, a locked room mystery, while also not being technically a locked room mystery. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Also, I lost 2030 Geo in Hollow Knight, and I cried about it. That took forever to get. Oh my god. In the original Hollow Knight, farming in the original Hollow Knight was a genuine chore. I remember having to spend, like, hours before streams, back when we were streaming Hollow Knight, just farming up Geo. So I had enough of the stream. 669. Nice. Also, I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, how's that going? I tried. That's a lot of Geo friends. Sorry.
Welly now. You have the oil, traveler. Allow me to bring about a shine as bright as none before.
Yes, sharpen my needle. Look at me. Sharpest sword in the land. $5 in my pocket, about to save the world. Let's go. I don't love the proboscis on that one. It's so quiet. Needles sharpened.
That blade, by Claw, it is done. Sharper than this pinmaster would have believed achievable, shining pale and clear. Bonva, stranger, you have granted my wish and more. Your blade is an accomplishment to match those of great pinmasters past. Value may ail, but throughout its morbid dim, your needles will shine bright.
Let's take a look at it. Ooh. Pale steel. Well, it's like the last one, but without any color. Alright. That's less exciting than I was hoping for. Okay. Ole. Where do I go to fight this final boss? How do I get to the abyss now that I've, you know, lost the bell? I guess we go down to the deep docks and then just sort of try? That seems like the only option. I was under the impression that the diving bell was necessary, but like, you know, I guess not. I just made it past the Taris prologue and unlocked the Jedi content. Ooh! And you said that you were going to play as a Sentinel, right? Alright, let's go. Yes, and I got killed with 60-something Geo whilst trying to get my shade back. Oof. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm so sorry. That is heartrending. Oh, that's... So many of these games, like Shovel Knight and Dark Souls and Hollow Knight and everything, it is so rough to lose all your money like that. I always play Sentinel. Hey. Back down the way you came. The bell is not lost. Okay, so I guess... This way? This is the connecting path. For surely. For certain. Here? Wasn't there, like, a lava eruption here? Where did all the lava go? Oh, there it is. How to get the abyss? Think a little too hard. I always play Sentinel. But I got the Geo I lost back through murdering everything. The truest solution to all of our problems. Indiscriminate violence. Now, Ole, if I go back the way I came, I fear I'll die. Lava went night-night. Lava did not go night-night. Lava is right here. And so far as I know, bugs aren't lava-proof. I think I've proved that a few times, in fact, on this stream. Well, not this stream, but streams like it. Maybe I'm missing something here. Go back to the bell? Oh. Where the hell was the bell again? It would be great if they marked this on my fucking map, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be grand? Wishful thinking, I'm sure, but like, still. Oh wait, let's go to the sauna. Let's spend a little bit more time in the sauna. As we figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. I'm trying to remember where that ding-dang old bell is. Is it like in the chamber below me? Basically? 'Cause, wait. Okay, so it has to be where that bench is. 'Cause it was like a straight shot down, right? So it has to be that bench sort of to the bottom right of me. The bench down and to the right from the sauna bench. Oh, so I was correct. Lovely. Let's do this. My tea has gotten kind of lukewarm. Wonder why they call it lukewarm. Where did that originate? Objection. There's a snail that lives near volcanoes. Those that prove your statement of bugs not being fireproof. Are snails bugs? Aren't they technically arthropods? And is an arthropod a type of bug? Snails are not bugs. Haha. Oh, they repaired it. They gave it armor. Why is the bell bleeding? Hey, buddy. Hang on. It was not. I survived the fall and managed the treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. I do blame you, Ballo. It's not your fault, but I blame you. Good. That return path is long closed to me, and your bell is now needed again. What? I hate that you're the last person I'm going to speak to, Ballo. Except maybe Lace. Lace might be down there. We can get some Yuri in before we have to fight. Ballo, fucking descend this shit. Again, this thing has a glass window. Why? I brought this up a while back. It's in a short. Why does it have a glass window? That doesn't make any sense. It's going into lava. Spill the lukewarm tea. I guess it survived this time, and there was no little movie about it. Yes. The Abyss. My old friend, not really. You can't be friends with a place, so they tell me. The prudes. I remember it sucking down here. Oh god. Oh god. I remember you. I remember you sucking quite a bit, actually. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, everything is bad. Oh, gosh. Good golly. Miss Molly. That was rough. I mean, good thing there's a bench, like, right before the final boss, right? I would not want to come through here again. Thanks, fella. You seemed like you were just sort of enjoying your day, and I'm sorry that I did that to you, but... I needed this... I almost said semen. I meant to say string, and I fully almost just went semen. I required the semen. We have fun here. Zaki! You've made it just in time to watch me try the final boss. I love this decision for Ballow's voice. Thank you. Hang on. I do love the snails that live near the volcanoes that have, like, armor. Those snails rule, but snails are not bugs. But they have a little disco up in their buggy bodies. Now the bell is your way to and from the abyss. Sick. That thing is a Ghibli demon. It really is. Sup, my G's. You can just swim in the void now. I can? Let's go! I have to try it. Hang on. OMG, this could be the last Silksong stream. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'll be one of the last Silksong streams. I did just fully died to a pilgrim earlier, so, like, we'll see. Cutscene time. Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making.
Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child? And a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What awaits below is me no longer.
Holy shit, you're real! Oh man, oh, whew! Oh, I thought this was all getting to me. Oh my god. But no, you're like there. Well, you're not corporeal, but you are here. Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain.
Then why hold even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart.
Don't you talk about how hard my heart is, Lace.
Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow us all.
Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land. I have borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder beyond its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hallownest, and the void below all things, that darkness, I will fear no longer. Big hat. Let's go. Oh, whoops. Hell yeah. Swammin'. Swammin' whammin'. Lot of snakes down here. Whole lot of snakes down here. Oh, I can move a little bit. Oh, that's cute. Not enough to, like, fuck off the path down, but, Cutscene! Oh, the cutscenes in this game are gorgeous. Is the flower slowly, like, dying? Are the petals being destroyed? Oh, yeah, they're being eaten slightly. So every time the shadows try and take me, the petals get eaten a little bit. Marble. Let's fucking go. So we have 5 streams still. Maybe. Oh shit, this is gorgeous. I'm gonna fight Dark Link. Oh. Speaking of Ghibli demons. I am fighting Dark Lace. Dark Link. Oh my god. Lost Lace. I lost the lace once. Make sure you save the aglet. Rude. Can I suck off the animations? What? What, my lord? Those snails are cool and deserve better Pokemon representation than Magcargo. You shut your whore mouth, Ole. Magcargo is a fantastic Pokemon. He deserves better stats and a better ability. And to have a lower level necessary for his evolution. Because, like, level 40-something is crazy. Magcargo is phenomenal, and he should be better than he is. This is going to be tough, but this is the final obstacle. Let's do it. Let's get on through it. We have faced so many damn obstacles in this game. So many walls and hurdles and various stopping things that ceased our forward momentum, and yet here we are. We have faced them all, and we have triumphed. You are not the end, Lost Lace. You're just another fucking wall. And walls don't last long around here. Ah, my patent-patented Mary Poppins strategy. Oh, we're taking the ink off of her. Sick. I love how, like, thick the ink is on, Lace's model. So it, like, very clearly is covering her. She isn't just, like... You know what I mean? Like, her model hasn't just been darkened. It looks like she's covered in the oil. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, let's do this. This is so fucking anime, right? I love it. Let's go. Oh god, I hope there's a moment at the end of this where we win with the power of friendship. I believe in you. Thank you, Doodles. You don't want to suck off the artists and animators behind this? You don't think they deserve it? Whether or not they deserve it is one thing. But I don't think that's the only way I can show my appreciation for this. And yet you still haven't defeated Redacted, Redacted, or Redacted. They weren't technically in our way, Ole. I don't go out of my way to seek enemies. I am an honorable warrior. I only fight the enemies that need be fought to save the ones that need be saved. Whoops. Oh, boys. Oh, folks and fellas. Well, we technically made it to phase 2, I guess. Whoa, she brought me back. She, like, pulled me back with that one attack. Oh, God. Okay, Madam, can you do me the courtesy of maybe waiting a little fucking moment so I can heal? Get rid of the X-Files goop. Fuck Purity was a dumb plotline. Maybe not the only way, but it's the best way. I don't know about that, Doodles. I mean, Zaki. What if they're ace? Oh no, you'll know when you reach phase 2. No! I like how we've all had different reactions to this final boss fight, with Doodles being like, I believe in you. You can do it. And Zaki being like, man, I really would love to give sexual gratification to the makers of this game. And then Ole bringing out, like, a ruler and being like, this wall's a little bit taller than you maybe thought it was. It's really wonderful. You guys are a delight. Oh. 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 'Tis I who is the fool. One stream. Yeah, let's not. I'm gonna look up so much Yuri of these two. Well, this is definitely gonna be a multi-streamer. I mean, yeah, probably. This boss has 2 phases. Nice. I would challenge you to a battle of wits, but I see you are unarmed. Yes, but Ole, what you don't understand is that I am a master of unarmed combat. In that I can leverage my moronic nature into what approaches wit. How do you think I've earned a spot on this channel? Whoops. Ha 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 ha. Whoops. This is gay. I'm just being honest. What do you think, Angela? What's your honest opinion of this? I like that my little flower brooch brought me down here. I wish I had a flower brooch that let me swim in shadows. That sounds fun. Okay, real quick. One of my biggest fantasy opinions. Magical items are the best part of fantasy. Like, without a doubt, I would take magical items over, like, just regular old, like, spells and stuff any day. Having, like, a glove that gives you super strength, or a pen that turns into a sword, or something like that, is far superior than any innate ability in most fantasy, because it's just so much more fun. Especially knowing that, like, this particular thing requires a level of skill to use, and you are good at it because of your, like, practice with it rather than your innate abilities. So you aren't like the chosen one, you've just practiced with, like, the wand a lot. So I presume to get to phase 2, I have to take, like, all of the goop off of her, right? I love gambling. Okay, I'm not doing hope anymore. Zaki wouldn't take bets. The best part of fantasy? Creatures. What are we betting? I mean, creatures is a pretty good part of fantasy. I will admit that. But I personally think that magical items are the best part. Like a cloak that can turn into wings? Come on. Come on! Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want, like, awesome accessories? Dignity? I have nothing else. Well, you don't have a whole hell of a lot of that either, Doodles. Yeah, I deserve that. Lacer will remain gooped for the whole fight. Oh, she's been gacked. Ack, the gack. So far, I also have nothing else. Dignity or a drawing? I want a griffin. What about a small figurine of a griffin that turns into a griffin? Come on, that's a magical item. I can't draw. I mean, the best fantasy story is definitely centered on magical items, I'll grant. Do you mean Lord of the Rings? What's the best fantasy story in your opinion, Ole? Oh, man. She is aggressive. That is... I do mean lotter. Lotter. I have more dignity than you have skill, bish. That's not... Doodles, that's not the burn you think it is. I take the griffin figure, please and thank you. See? Magical items for the win. Damn. You know what? I've been saying all game, everyone's got a fat ass. Grandmother Silk's got like the fattest ass. No wonder she was the queen. Look at that thing. There's a platinum star dumpy right there. Yeah, no, I was distracted. God knows why. Okay, I bet 3 more streams. I am not a very avid or active reader of fantasy, I'll grant, but I have no other knowledge of fantasy literature in depth other than A Song of Ice and Fire and Tolkien's work. I've been reading quite a lot of fantasy for most of my life. Oh, what was that one series? Something Del Toro, I think it is. Or Zeltora or something like that. It's a series where this guy named Leaf, as in like Leif Erikson, has to go collect these gems to put in a belt so that they can save the kingdom from an evil wizard. And it's really cool. Like, all of the gems are like hidden amongst guardians, and it's really interesting and fun. And the gems each give you like an ability, and it's really interesting and cool. I also read a lot of Beast Quests, in which these magical beasts protect the various kingdoms that they belong to, and the main character has to fight them to free them from I think it's another evil wizard. Like, another evil wizard cursed them to start acting crazy. But the thing is, every time he fights one, and like figures out how to free it from the curse, he receives something from them, like I think he gets like a scale from the dragon, which makes him fireproof, because he like sticks it onto his shield, so as long as he's got his shield up, he's like fireproof. Stop sexualizing your grandma. I'm not related to Grandmother Silk at all. Doodles, like, not even a little bit, dog. I'm not related to anyone in this kingdom. If we're talking fat asses, you don't want to go up against me. In terms of knowledge, or like, do you, Zaki, have the fattest of asses? So mileage may vary, but out of the 2 fantasy works I know well enough to have opinions on, I prefer Lord of the Rings. That's fair. Del Toro's belt? That might be it. Because I remember reading that series and it was so much fun. I don't know how well received. I don't remember enough about it to say it like aged well or poorly, or how well received it would be today. But it was a lot of fun when I was a kid. And there was Secrets of Darun, the Goth Nix series, where like Mr. Monday and Colonel Tuesday and Commodore Wednesday and stuff. There was The Divide, which was a very fun book series about a kid with a heart condition that falls into a fantasy world that you can only get to by crossing the Amazon River. Not related, you say? Wait, that's not Hornet's Grand? No. Doodles, have you been paying attention to literally any stream that you've been watching? No, this isn't Hornet's grandmother. This is, if anything, Lace's mom. But not technically, because Lace wasn't born, she was created. She's a silk golem. Grandmother Silk created the weavers, and Hornet is a weaver. What? Oh. Not related, you say? I guess there's also Artemis Fowl, but that's something different, I feel. Artemis Fowl is very much like urban fantasy. If we're talking urban fantasy, then I think Artemis Fowl counts. But then so does like Skullduggery Pleasant and stuff like that. You know, Percy Jackson and such. Those all count as urban fantasy. But if we're talking high fantasy, then we're talking like Lord of the Rings and Deltora and so on. Although I guess, yeah, Doodles, then, according to Ole, they are related. Technically. Because Grandmother Silk created the Weavers. So in the sense that Frankenstein's monster is Frankenstein's son, Hornet is grandmother's. I see we gave up halfway through that sentence. Anyway, Artemis Fowl was pretty good. I enjoyed what I read of Artemis Fowl. Good world building, fun characters, a complete arc. I never got very far into Artemis Fowl, but I did enjoy what I read. There was another, gosh, I never remember the name of this. Was Zariel also Garth Nix? I don't remember. Was it Zariel? The one with the bells and the, like, undead. Where she doesn't have, like, magic spells, but each one of her bells has a different symbol on it, and they each do a different thing. That was a pretty fun story. I remember liking that a lot. A friend actually recommended that to me in high school, and I loved it. It kind of lost me after the, I think, third book, because it started being about, like, totally different characters, and I guess I just wasn't, like, that into it. There was another story that I can never remember the name of, where they had like a fantasy society that determined your place in the society based on, like, your color of clothing. So they would give you, like, if you were living in the slums, if you were like a peasant, you only ever wore gray. But if, like, the sort of, like, nicer areas got to wear nicer clothes that were, like, brighter colors and everything, and you determined your place in society based on tests, like how well you did in exams. So my family would be fucked. But, like, I remember it, Abortion. Yes, that's the Nyx Necromancy series. That's the one with the bells, yeah? But, I can't remember the other one. I just remember that it also had, like, an immortal army of what were basically zombies, but they weren't like the dead. They were the kind of zombies where it's like, oh, it's just controlled people. Like zombie infection rather than zombie necromancy. And the zombie army sort of took the aesthetic of, like, a marching band. It was very My Chemical Romance, I know. But they were just like a marching band that just seemed to sort of, like, walk through the world. And it wasn't even a case of they were, like, attacking anything necessarily. They just, like, marched. And they didn't care about the things they were marching over. Which was always, like, such an interesting sort of threat to me. It's not like someone is actively threatening us. It is just the ambivalence of an unstoppable force. Who wouldn't pay attention to the story of Silksong? And surely no one would do such a thing. Ha 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 ha. Just wear cooler clothes, bro. Easy. Thank you, Doodles. Has anyone read The Locked Tomb? That's the, you've told me about that before. That's Space Lesbians. Space Lesbians Necromancy. I remember the character names in The Locked Tomb were crazy fun. They were so cool. But I can't remember. One of them was like Grimhawk or something. Okay, we're gonna try this one in silence. We are not gonna talk. Well, silence seemed to be working a bit. Abolition is the one with the bells, yes. I remember really enjoying the first two Abolition books, and then the third one lost me. Duolingo is going to kill me if I don't do a chess lesson that I totally need. Duolingo? Chess? What? Duolingo's teaching you chess. Well, first of all, don't use Duolingo. It's using generative AI for its lessons now. Second of all, why is Duolingo doing chess? Zaki, Hornet and Lace have a homoerotic rivalry, and Lace fights grandmother to save Hornet, and now she's like this, and that's all you need to know. I mean, yeah. That's it. Doodles isn't wrong. Gideon Nav and Harrowhawk. Nonagesimus? Nonagesimus? That's pretty sick. Those are good names, man. Sometimes people just come up with, like, fucking phenomenal names that hit you so right, you know? Harrowhawk. Harrowhawk, sorry. Harrowhawk is such a cool name, and Gideon Nav is also a fantabulous name. Okay. I need to shut up, nut up. And, yeah. Well, I had a 500-something streak a long time ago, and sent me an email like, yo, you can restore that shit in 3 lessons. And I was like, bet, but there's nothing I want to learn, so I just chose chess, because it's fun and easy. No, yeah, but okay. Why is Duolingo, the language app, teaching you chess? And also, again, don't use Duolingo, they use generative AI. Time to kick the fucking... Let's go! Lock in, folks. Okay. I keep forgetting that Lace occasionally says free run. Because she's an avid anime watcher. Because of course she is. Look at her. Like, obviously. Lock the fuck in. Better than I did in my last message. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Gamers. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Twice in a row, huh? Oh. Lucky dice throw. Come on, man. What? I was at like half health. How did that just kill me? Well, I don't know. It all seems AI with the ads and voice lines. Well, it wasn't before. It used to be like actually done by people. And then they started using generative AI and apparently the quality went down quite a lot because of course it did. Just remember the AI industry is losing. OpenAI delaying its going public to 2027 is almost the same as saying they might never do so. True, but that doesn't mean we can get complacent with it. Remember, the best way to show that AI is a bad technology that no one should invest in is by not using it. Because the only, like, case they can make for the technology is use cases. So if we don't use it, they can't really say, like, hey, you should invest in our product, because people will go, like, what does your product do? And they go, well, nothing. But people are using it a lot, and then they go, like, no, they aren't. And then they look back and it's like, oh, no. And then they die. Yeah. We all love Chakra, but thematically, this Yuri is peak. Okay, what about, what's her name? The very gender bug that fought us in the giant pipe organ. What about that one? Was that not peak Yuri? Ponder that as we go on our union-mandated 10-minute break. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes while I rest my thumbs, and then we'll come back and fight Lace some more. Maybe we'll even make it to phase 2 before the end of the stream. See you guys in 10. We're back. Renewed with a new cup of tea, and joy and hope in my heart, and strength in my sword arm, and love in my soul, all of the good things. Phantom doesn't have the pathos. I have a kitten on my lap. Ah, yay, Zaki. I miss Wordle. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Streamlabs was too harsh on my computer. So we're doing this. And I don't know how to get Wordle on OBS Studio. I'm sure there's some manner of widget or something, but none of my research has shown me a way. Okay. With a quiet mind and a serene being, and my tea a little bit further away from the edge of the table. That's dangerous. Yes, yes, very impressive. But also no. Recite the code. What's the code? There is no emotion, there is peace. Is that from Dune? Is that the fear is the mind killer thing? There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. Oh wait, no, is this from Assassin's Creed? There is no passion, there is serenity. No wait, this is the Jedi code, right? There's so many codes in science fiction fantasy. There is no chaos, there is harmony. I don't know that we can necessarily count on the Force, Ole. I don't know that I can feel it. Unfortunately, I think my targeting computers are just on. I'm flying through the trench, Ole, and I can't hear Ben. Oh no. My ear itched. Oh no. Damn these itchy ears. Can't feel the Force, not with that attitude. So I guess Ole is the Obi-Wan Kenobi in this situation, and Doodles is the Han Solo. Which maybe makes Zaki the Chewbacca. do or do not, there is no try. Oh, does that mean that Ole is the Yoda? Okay, well then who's the Ben Kenobi? Ugh. If Yoda I am, talk like him I must. I'm Yoda, but specifically the Yoda from Seagulls Stop It Now. Nah, Doodles, you're not Yoda. You're the, you're Mogu. But the real question is, Zaki, who are you in Star Wars? Who the fuck is Mogu? He's the little baby Yoda. I've never watched Star Wars. Saki? You need to have a movie day, my friend. I think you'd really enjoy Star Wars. Although... Should I be recommending that series to people? Bro, that's Grogu. Oh. Sure, you're that one. Bless you. Thank you. Ugh. Whew. At least the original trilogy. I mean, look, I think you should definitely watch the original trilogy first, if nothing else to just, like, know where it all started. And then I would say give the prequels a shot, and then definitely give the sequels a shot. I think the sequels largely got an unfair reception. I think the first two movies of the sequels are not bad at all. Last Jedi is a good movie. And I never saw the Last of the Skywalkers. So I can't tell you if that one was good or not. But I think it's definitely worth watching the sequels. At least for the first two movies. Whoops, why did I do that? I wasn't even low health. Ugh. This thing can, like, burn through my health so quickly. I'm like C-3PO, dumb as hell, and can't keep my mouth shut, looking for my short king. I don't know if I'd even enjoy Star Wars, I just assumed I wouldn't. Why did you assume that? The Rise of Skywalker is pretty bad, though, really? Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie. I liked Rogue One a lot. I think Rogue One had a lot going for it. There needs to be more Star Wars properties that aren't about Jedis and Sith. Also, Zaki, if you like anime, check out Star Wars Visions. But watch the originals before you do that, because you're just gonna get more out of it that way. But yeah, I'm curious to know why you thought you wouldn't enjoy it. Fuck. Rogue One is pretty high up there on my list too. My personal favorite is honestly the original movie, A New Hope. It is a classic for a reason. It's a good movie. I don't know, just not a big fan of old super popular movies, I guess, lol. I just feel like it would be weird. Yeah, it probably... There's almost certainly parts of Star Wars that has not aged well in the original series. But I think watching some of those old movies is important, if nothing else, just to see sort of like their impact on the world. Like, it's really interesting to watch old stuff and then sort of think to yourself how it must have been like when it originally came out, you know? When people had no idea about any of that. I mean, whenever I used to rewatch Game of Thrones and I watched that first season, man, there were so many moments in that first season where I thought, like, when people must have watched this on TV originally, this must have, like, been mind-blowing. I mean, it's difficult to divorce yourself from spoilers for things like, you know, Jaws or Star Wars or something like that. Just movies that have been around for so long that you've seen so much of just from being around, you know? Like Jurassic Park, right? A movie I still need to finish. Must have been crazy when it came out. People must have been, like, losing their shit over it. And understandably so. The effects are really good, especially for the time period it came out in. Fucking hell. That, like, 1.5 phase is crazy. A New Hope is honestly great. It's very good. There's a lot of old stuff that is still really good, even if parts of it have aged poorly. You should unlearn that attitude, Zaki. I have watched Lost, and that series was super impressive, even by today's standards. Jurassic Park's effects still hold up. A lot of practical effects still hold up. You go and watch, like I said, the first season of Game of Thrones, or you go and watch the Lord of the Rings movies or whatever. Practical effects just have this, like, timeless quality to them. I mean, I watched Labyrinth, what, like a year ago for the first time? And man, the puppetry in Labyrinth is fucking incredible. And the sets they built, it still looks great. Like, yeah, a lot of the CGI in that movie that gets used for, like, 1 or 2 scenes doesn't look good anymore. But damn, the puppetry and the practical effects are just phenomenal. And I can absolutely see why it was so popular. Even, like, David Bowie's substantial bulge notwithstanding. I'm sure that was a reason. I keep forgetting about point of contact damage. Ugh. Okay. Let's think about this for a sec. I think... No. I think we get rid of Druid's Eye, and we get Fractured Maskin. That was sort of our go-to that helped us with the Carmelita fight. It's not that big of a deal. Doesn't mean that, like, old movie equal bad. I just don't watch a lot of movies. That's fair. You know what? That's absolutely fair, Zaki. Say thank you to the Henson Company and Brian, Mary, and Toby Froud for Labyrinth. Thank you, Henson Company and Toby, Brian, and Mary Froud. If anyone wants to see what might be the most beautiful movie ever to be captured in Technicolor, check out The Red Shoes. What makes it so beautiful? That's so annoying when she goes up and does that attack and I catch her sword instead of hitting her body. Okay, this run's a wash. Yeah. No, that run was bad. That wasn't getting us nowhere. Okay. Let's try this again. So, thinking positively for a moment, when I beat Silksong, what are people keen to see me play next? She just does so much fucking damage, dude. But yeah, what's everyone's appetite for the streams after Silksong? What are peeps feeling? I know I said I was gonna do a Pokemon game, and I still plan to play at least a little bit, but that might be like a one-off stream rather than a whole series or something. Just sort of to like realign. Get into a different mindset, you know? A palate cleanser. Fuck, it's just like... It takes so few hits for her to knock me down to 0. That's insane. Okay, let's do this. I don't know what I was expecting, but like, man, as soon as you notice that, it suddenly, like, the mental goes out of the window, dude. Whew. The sets, the costumes, the music, the mirroring, and... of the ballet they're performing and the real world and all the little details that relate to it. It's such a sumptuous visual feast. Ooh. I enjoy a sumptuous visual feast as much as the next guy. Perhaps even more than the next guy. I like how she does the little fencing scoot. See, and that's the thing, is like her attacks are multi-hit as well. So she does a shit ton of damage, and she does a shit ton of damage in a row. Oh, this is punishing. Okay. We're getting rid of this. I don't think this is helping us. No, we're gonna put you back. And then, are there any other red tools that can be useful here? Yeah, let's try Flea Brew. I feel like I would actually use it. I'm a sword boy. Let's go be sword boys together. Oh, and we're carrying the power of the fleas with us. That's delightful. What poetry. Ugh. Let's do it. We're gonna do it this time. Unstoppable, unconquerable, indomitable. Oh, that's a word that gets caught in your front teeth, isn't it? I honestly have no game recommendations. I can only play Yu-Gi-Oh right now, and sometimes Trackmania. Oh man, I haven't played Trackmania in years. The only indomitable people I know are the Gauls, who still hold out against the invaders in 50s BC Brittany, France. Do you know the... Oh, the goal of it all. Okay. The flea juice might not be the way here. Faster attack is great, but like, I don't have that many windows to attack, and it's making me cocky. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I mean, Doodles, we have talked about this before. You are welcome to recommend your favorite games to me. You have to remember, I might not like them, and I will make jokes at their expense. KOTOR? Do you guys really want to watch me play KOTOR? Well, I guess Trackmania is my game recommendation. I don't really know. That's fair. What if you played Murders on the Yangtze River? Or the one with the ginger? I don't think I'm going to play Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor on this channel. Ugh. I think horror games would be a fun stream. Nope. Well, I don't know. I don't want to play KOTOR, but I want to know what happens. Oh, that's fair. That's a fair way of looking at it. Well, bro, what do you want to play? You've given me the opportunity to be unhelpful. But yeah, I mean, fair enough. If you want to see me play KOTOR, that's fine. I think I have KOTOR. Wait, do you want to see me play Knights of the Old Republic or The Old Republic? Because I don't remember if... Knights of the Old Republic is a sequel, I believe. But I don't know if it's like a narrative sequel. So I don't know if I need to play The Old Republic to understand what's happening in KOTOR. Bruh, horror is my favorite. Ew, why? I don't understand that at all. KOTOR is the single-player RPG? Okay, so Old Republic was the MMORPG, right? Yeah. Old Republic is the MMO. Okay, so I can just play KOTOR. Yeah, then sure. I'll give KOTOR a shot. Hades? I could play Hades. Hades nuts. Figment? What the fuck is Figment? Okay, no, this isn't working. I do recommend... What do you mean, ew, horror? What do you mean, ew, horror is cool? I just don't understand it. I don't get the appeal of it. What do you like about horror? May as well just go back to the conch. I also recommend Transistor. I think I've heard of Transistor. Or am I thinking of Remember Me? Was Transistor made by the same people who made, Bastion? Kids don't fight. One person likes being scared and the other doesn't add. We can all respect each other. Doodles, what the fuck are you talking about? Man, I grazed the fucking top of her scalp. And the game was like, yup, that warrants 2 hearts worth of damage. Fucking idiot. Why don't you move better? Sometimes it feels like playing this game is getting into an argument with someone whose favorite tactic of arguing is saying, I know you are, but what am I, over and over again. Come on, I was out of range of that. That's ridiculous. That is fucking frustrating. Oh. 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 Have you tried dying less? I don't know. Have you tried typing properly? I'm way too tired and sleepy to explain why horror is great. That's fair. Castlevania. Which one? Yeah, Transistor is also made by Supergiant Games and was their second game after Bastion. Ah. What else did Supergiant make? I seem to recall them making something else that was pretty famous. Psychonauts? We could do Psychonauts. The first or the second one? They also made Pyre and Hades. Oh! Huh. Good for them. They've been doing well. They definitely have a very specific art style. I should have recognized it. Whichever one. Psychonauts 2. Pyre is my favorite of their games. I think we streamed Pyre once in the selection streams, if I recall correctly, where we played basketball with hotties. Whichever Castlevania has the cutest twink. I can't make those sorts of decisions. I don't rank twinks. You can rank twinks in your spare time and tell me which one you want to see me play as. I hate you, Lace. I hope you fucking die in this abyss, dude. I hope I don't get to you in time. I hope your soul gets eaten by the darkness. Like, I don't care anymore. You should play Peaks of Yore for real. You'd be horrible at it. It's a physics-based first-person climbing game, but it's very fun. Is it, similar to, like, Getting Over It? Or something like that? The Stanley Parable. I don't actually... I'm gonna veto the Stanley Parable just because... In the same way that I kind of want to veto all comedy games. Because largely, the point of my streams is making dumb jokes at the expense of games, usually, right? And with comedy games, like, telling a joke about a joke is never fun for anyone. So I think just for the sake of, like, what's gonna make good content, it can't really be a comedy game. Because I also don't want to sit here in silence and be like, oh, this joke's funny, you guys should listen to it. Because otherwise, why would you watch the stream? You could just go play the game. Just kill me. I'm done. Just kill me. Don't be mean to Lace, it's not her fault. It is exclusively her fault. It's not like getting over it is actually very cool. That's fair. I will find the cutest twinks. But yeah, so I don't think any comedy games... I'm fine with Psychonauts, because Psychonauts is a comedic game, but I think the gameplay sections are like long enough for me to get my own jokes in. And the story sections don't really overstay their welcome. Plus, Psychonauts is a game that's funny concepts over just like wall-to-wall jokes, like the Stanley Parable is. But the Stanley Parable is basically all jokes. Oh, this fucking fight. This fucking fight. It's very cool to look at. It's not very cool to do. I can't wait to see you dead, Lace. It was never something I thought of before, but in this moment, I think I hate you. I think I hate you and what you represent. You are the final thing I have to do before I uninstall this game and never think about it ever again. You stand between me and freedom, Lace. And I would like my freedom back, please. Just fucking stop. Just stop. Please, for like 5 minutes, please. God. No, of course, why not? Just make them happen at fucking random intervals, why don't you? That's fine. That's chill. Yeah, they take out like half of my health bar, it's fine. Make them happen randomly and all over the screen, because there wasn't enough fucking shit on the screen. Team Cherry, there wasn't. I could actually see the arena for once. God knows that needed to happen. God, fuck. Every single goddamn boss fight in this game. The answer to it seems to be just fill the screen with more particle effects that kill you. She tried to help you, you butt. No, she didn't. When the fuck did she try and help me? She got revenge on her mom, who, like, neglected her. Helping me was incidental to this. Lace has never actually helped me in this game, doodles. In fact, she tried to kill me on multiple occasions. Ah! I hate this. It's actually like a mountain climbing game with lots of tools to help you and peaks to climb, and I'm mostly joking about the recommendation, but I do like the game. Wait, is that the one where you're like... You're a lady who, is trying to climb a super dangerous mountain, and people keep telling you, like, hey, don't do this. Fucking go back to your life, please. And then you're like, no, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, no, I'm with Callum. Lace was after rebellion against her mom not saving Hornet. Doomed Yuri. Respectfully, I disagree. Kill you? That's called flirting. Doodles, you need... that's worrying to hear. Hey, folks, don't try and kill people as a form of flirting. Just, like, talk to them, like normal. No, that game is different. I've never played it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'll try any of the games, well, depending on how expensive they are. Actually, I can't even buy new games at the moment. My bank card expired, and I'm waiting for a new one. So, yeah, that's limited the choices a little bit. I'll do something next week that's, like, kind of chill. No, not next week. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll do something the week after we beat Silksong. That's kind of chill. And then we'll figure it out from there. Hopefully my bank card situation will have resolved by the time that we get to, like, selection stream levels of figuring things out. Okay. No, hang on. No, Callum, you gotta have some appreciation for the inherent eroticism of attempted murder. I really don't, and that's a super worrying sentence for a person to say. Bro, this is fiction, not real life. Demigods can try and kill each other for fun. I mean, I guess so. I mean, yeah, look, if this is what you want out of romance, for sure. I don't know. I just, like, when I think romance, murder isn't a part of it. Do you have to play the boss on stream? Oh, hang on, I'll read that message after this fight. It's kind of a waste. Do you have to only play the boss on stream? You should practice off stream as well, and if you beat them, then good job. I don't know, maybe record it if you want. But what would be the point of that? Like, the whole reason I'm doing this is for content, right? Like, the whole reason I'm fighting this boss is to beat it on stream. So if I practice a bunch off stream and I come back and I just, like, nail it in one go, how is that interesting for anyone? I'm like complaining and like pulling my hair out over here and shit, but I also understand that none of this is going to be worth it at all if people don't like watch the process. Like, all of the failed attempts make the successful attempt that much more entertaining. Zaki, if I miss this finale because you're bored, what if he forgets to record and he beats her? Well, no, I'm never gonna do that. Like, I tried to do that with... First of all, I tried to do that with the final boss of Hollow Knight. And didn't happen. I spent like 10 hours on that boss. And I didn't beat it until I streamed. But also, it's just like, it's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's not fun for me. I have other shit to do in my spare time. I have videos to work on and things that I need to accomplish, that I can't just like dedicate huge swaths of my time to Silksong. And I don't know, if it's not entertaining anyone, like, what's the point? You know? I'm not fucking doing this for me. Bruh, it's not because I'm bored, but 2 hours a week on a boss seems crazy. And like having many streams on a single fight is also crazy. Why? Why is that crazy? That's how people do it, man. I don't see any value in me silently recording an attempt of doing this boss where I win and it's like, yay, I won. Off screen. I guess on camera, but like, no one was here for it. Fact is, we've all... I know I'm the one playing and everything, but we've been going through this game together. So, like, we should all be here for this moment. And if that moment takes 5 streams, it takes 5 streams. That's life. It takes a long time, but it makes it worth it at the end. I mean, that's like the whole point of these games, right? Like, that's the whole conceit of the Souls-like genre, the Metroidvania genre, is that it's about dedication. You bang your head against the brick wall until the brick wall breaks, or you do. Like, that's always been the way. So we just do that. There's no clever trick I can do here. There's no, like... I already have the strongest sword, so there's no grinding I can go and do off screen or whatever that makes this easier. I just have to do it or die and then do it the next time. Gonna chip my eye? What? My bracelet keeps sliding so the charm is under my wrist and it keeps hitting things. What? Why is it near your eye? I mean, how would you even fix that, I guess? Because that's... Yeah, that's just how it's meant to work. It's supposed to clip onto your bracelet and stuff. Can you, like, maybe move the charm so it's on top of your wrist instead of underneath it? Sleep well, Zaki. Thank you for watching. Wouldn't it be funny if we beat it on this try? Shouldn't the stream be over by now? Yeah, but I'll do like 1 or 2 more attempts and then we'll end the stream. I want to try and get as much information as I can for next week, because we've really only seen that like 1.5 phase, you know? We haven't... From what you said, we haven't gotten to phase 2. And I wouldn't mind seeing if we could. And then what we can expect from that. Oh yeah, bro, you have an appointment. 2 more fights will be fine. 2 more fights are gonna be no biggie at all. My appointment will still be there in the morning. The charm is an eye? Oh. Good night, everyone. Love you. Y'all are sweet. Okay, so second last attempt. Let's go. This is a recon mission now for next week. Oh, you can see our reflection in the water. That's interesting. Why would there be my reflection? Isn't that supposed to be like darkness? I mean, I guess it's just sort of for the visuals, because what else would be there? There's not a lot you can do with water besides making it reflective. Unless it's like flowing in an interesting way. But then that's like its own thing. That's not like a fun visual effect for water, then the water becomes sort of like a centerpiece. Two more, I'll hold you to that. Okay, 1 more. 1 more attempt to try and gather some information. And we're not, if we get really far, I promise we're not going to be like, we're on a hot streak, we have to keep it going. No. This is the last attempt, I promise. Oh, come on. Alrighty. Well, all we know about that last fight so far is that it's kind of bullshit. But what else were we expecting? I know what you guys should be expecting, to see me on Friday for card games. We're going to be playing Magic the Gathering Arena and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in a 2-hour stream on Friday. Hopefully I will have a renewed driver's license by then, or I'm going to have to retake that test, because we're cutting it real close with the expiry date. In the meantime, have a good rest of your week. If I don't see you on Friday, have a good weekend. Keep an eye out for some new content, because hopefully these Pokemon videos aren't going to take me super long. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay friendly, stay kind, stay watching, stay away from the licorice ink goo that your grandmother gives you to turn you evil, I guess. No, you fall into it when your grandmother turns evil because she's consumed by power, and you're like a golem. And I mean, there's doomed Yuri, so it can't be all bad, right? Like, and as always, stay magical, everyone. So long.